I want to tell you about a founder who did everything right, built a real business, got real results, had real clients who loved him, and then decided it was time to build a personal brand. So he started posting on LinkedIn 3 times a week, sharing insights, lessons, behind the scenes content. He did it for 6 months straight. And at the end of those 6 months, he had a few thousand followers and 0 new business. 0. He told me, I did everything the guru said. I showed up, I was consistent, I added value, and nothing happened. Does that sound familiar? Here's what went wrong. And it's not what you think. The problem wasn't consistency. It wasn't his content quality. It wasn't even his platform. The problem was that he was building visibility where he should have been building authority. And those are not the same thing. Visibility is followers, likes, impressions, views. Authority is when someone sees your content and thinks, this person knows exactly what I'm dealing with. I need to talk to them. Authority is what shortens sales cycles. Authority is what lets you charge premium rates without justifying them. Authority is what makes people refer you before they even work with you. Most personal branding advice online is optimized for visibility. Post more, use trending sounds, hack the algorithm, go viral. But viral doesn't pay the bills. Authority does. Let me walk you through the 3 traps that keep smart experts stuck in visibility mode instead of building real authority. Trap number 1, curating instead of leading. This is the most common one. You share articles, you repost other people's insights, you comment on trends, and you wonder why nobody sees you as the expert. Well, here's the thing. Curation is not thought leadership. Thought leadership means you have a point of view, a perspective that is uniquely yours. A take that might make other people disagree with you. The experts who build real authority are not afraid to say something specific. They're not trying to appeal to everyone, they're trying to deeply resonate with the right people. If your content could have been written by anyone else in your industry, it's not building authority, it's just adding noise. Here's trap number 2, talking about your process instead of your prospect's problem. I see this constantly. Experts post about what they do, how they do it, how long they've been doing it, and their methodology, and their audience scrolls right past. Because nobody wakes up in the morning thinking about your process. They wake up thinking about their problems, their fears, and the gap between where they are and where they want to be. The content that builds authority is the content that makes your ideal client feel seen, that describes their situation so accurately that they think you've been reading their mind. When you can articulate someone's problem better than they can actually articulate it themselves, they automatically assume you have the solution. Trap number 3, inconsistency disguised as perfectionism. I want to make sure it's really good before I put it out. I'm working on a big piece of content. I'll release it soon. I've been really busy. I'll get back to posting next month. Don't worry about it. Okay, here's the hard truth. Inconsistency is the single biggest killer of authority because authority is built on trust and trust is built on showing up. 1 great post a month does less for your authority than 4 solid posts a week. The algorithm rewards consistency, but more importantly, your audience rewards consistency. When you show up every week with clear, valuable perspective, you become part of people's mental landscape. You become the person they think of when your topic comes up. When you disappear for weeks at a time, you become forgettable, and forgettable doesn't get referrals. So what does it actually take to build real authority? Let me give you a framework. First, you own a specific lane. The riches are in the niches. I know you've heard that. But it goes deeper than just picking a niche. You need your own perspective within that niche, a specific way of seeing the problem that's distinctly yours. What do you believe that most people in your industry don't? What conventional wisdom do you push back on? What have you seen work that nobody else is talking about? That's your lane. That's what makes you magnetic instead of generic. Second, build a content system around your natural way of communicating. Some people are great on camera. Some people are better in conversation. Some people think best when they're writing, and some people are incredible on a podcast. The best content system starts with how you naturally communicate and then multiply that in every format your audience consumes. One conversation becomes a YouTube video, a LinkedIn post, a short form video, a podcast episode, and a newsletter. Same idea, multiple touch points. That's how you get maximum reach with minimum effort. Okay, third, connect your content to business outcomes. Every piece of content you put out should have a job, not just to get views, but to move the right people closer to working with you. That means having clear calls to action. It means creating content that speaks directly to your ideal client situation. It means building a content strategy that maps to your actual business goals and not just vanity metrics. Number 4, play the long game. Authority compounds. The first month feels slow. The third month feels like something is starting to happen. By month 6, you have an asset that is working for you around the clock, attracting clients, building trust, and positioning you as the obvious choice in your space. But you have to stay in the game long enough for the compounding to kick in. That's where having a system rather than relying on willpower makes all the difference. Here's what's at stake if you don't get this right. The window to establish authority in your space is not infinite. Every day that you're not showing up, someone else is. Every week you're invisible, your competitors are becoming the name people think of first. 99% of buyers say thought leadership is important or critical to their decision making. 83% of B2B purchasing decisions happen before a buyer ever even talks to the provider. That means the game is being played before the sales calls even happen. If you're not in the game, you're not even in consideration. The experts who build authority now will own their categories for years. The ones who wait will spend those same years trying to catch up. This is the exact problem Automated Authority was built to solve. We're a done-for-you authority building service for experts, founders, leaders, and public figures who are serious about becoming the recognized name in their space. We handle everything: strategy, production, scripting, short form and long form videos, podcast editing, weekly content drops, and performance reporting. All backed by Hollywood-level production from the team behind WMa&x Media, the same team that's worked with UFC, Google, and Amazon. You bring the expertise, we build the engine. No more staring at the blank screen. No more inconsistent posting. No more generic content that doesn't sound like you. Just a powerful, consistent, professional presence that makes you impossible to ignore. We only work with a small number of clients at a time, so spots are limited and reviewed personally by me. If you're ready to stop being the best kept secret in your industry, head over to automatedauthority.ai. I'll see you there.